Tell me, do you feel like you're constantly taking care of somebody else's needs? You're constantly adjusting your time, your energy, your resources around somebody else's well-being. You're always on the call, always available. If you're saying yes to any of this, you might be a caregiver, my friend, without even realizing this. And in my video today, I want to bring this awareness to make you aware that you are a caregiver, probably without even realizing it. So when we are not aware of this role we carry, without awareness, there is no validation. And validation is crucial because it can cost you something. And it makes me think of thousands, if not millions of people out there who think they're just helping out. It's just, a season in their life when they're carrying this role. And it might be a season in their life, but this role has to be validated. Because being a caregiver myself, I know what burnout looks like. And believe me, burnout is not just exhaustion and overwhelm, it's just a part of it. Burnout is literally losing yourself. And I don't want you to end up in burnout. I don't want you to end up there, and instead I want you to realize that the role you carry requires validation, deserves validation, and you need to take care of yourself as much as you are taking care of others. So, who is a caregiver actually? Well, we probably think right away of a social worker, we will think about health aide at home. Those are professional roles of caregivers, but we all may someday, later or sooner, be a caregiver when we provide our attention, our energy, give our time, right, to others. And it makes me think of a client I worked with, and he was a husband of a woman who was struggling with clinical depression, and it was on and off. There were better times in their family, but it was very heavy on the family. And this young man, this husband, was taking care of his wife as much as he could. He supported her. They had two beautiful girls. He would be taking care of his two daughters, their two daughters, and then he would be working and taking care of their home, like doing things around the house. And he would tell me, isn't it just something you do for someone you love? Yes, that's something you do for someone you love, but that's additional role. That role has to be validated. I remember another young woman who was finishing her studies. She was studying abroad, and she would come back home for a summer break just to find out that her mom is terminally ill. And her summer break turns into a non-stop caregiving process. You see what I mean? She's a caregiver without maybe even naming it like that. But we need more realization, more awareness, more appreciation for this role of a caregiver. And in the first place, we need awareness. You need awareness, my friend, if you are carrying this role, that you are a caregiver. So what happens when we become aware? What happens when we validate this role? Here's what happens. With validation, you can say, I am carrying this, and this is a lot. I am carrying this, and this is heavy. I am carrying this role. It's too much. It's becoming too much. I need help. I am carrying this role, and I deserve support. You start setting some boundaries. You start managing your time and energy by setting boundaries. And you are asking for help. You are finally daring to ask for help and support. That's what validation will do to you. So today I want you to think, okay, am I a caregiver? Does this resonate? Does this speak to me? If yes, then you are a caregiver. Then you are much more aware now. You validate this role. Validation means you yourself tell yourself that you are a caregiver. With this validation, you realize that you deserve support, that this role deserves support and recognition. And I encourage you today to really think about your life, think about this role that you carry, reevaluate this if needed, and start taking care of yourself today without waiting. Because burnout is real, but burnout is not necessary. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I love to hear from you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you take care of yourself, caregiver. See you in my next video.